So let me ask you a question. Do you like what you do? Come on, it's a simple question. Do you like what you do? The occupation you've chosen that you spend 8 to 10 hours every single weekday doing, do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Do you have a good time when you're there? When you wake up in the morning, are you excited to get to work? On the weekends, are you looking forward to Monday morning so you can get it back in there and be all you can be and build yourself or build your company or build your colleagues up to the next level? Well, I'm guessing the answer is probably no. And I don't say that because you're probably a miserable bastard. I say that because I think the stats are like 80% of the people in this world hate their job. Now look, I used to be that person for a long time. Matter of fact, I spent 10 miserable years in the city of London here. That's what they call kind of the Wall Street equivalent in the UK. Dragging my ass to work every day. I mean, it got so bad at the end that my colleagues were just like, Brian, like, would you please leave already? I remember I called one of my clients up who worked at Nomura, one of the Japanese banks, and I said, look, I'm leaving ICAP. And this is before I started London Real. And I said, I'm just not happy. And I remember, I'll never forget this. He shouted down the line and he said, Brian, you haven't been happy for 2 years. This is one of my clients that I had to talk to every single day, that I was supposed to be the face of the firm at, you know? And even he could tell that I was dragging myself in. I dress better now as a YouTuber than I did as a banker, where I was like putting on jeans and just barely showing up to work. And so if this is you, I just have to say this: life is short. And if you're gonna spend, 1/3 to 1/2 of your waking hours doing something you don't enjoy, well, what's the point of life, We only have a finite amount of time on this earth. You probably have less than you think. And to do it being miserable is a terrible thing. You know what they say? They say either you pursue your dreams or someone will pay you to pursue theirs. Think about that one. That'll make you wake up in the morning. And so that's my question. Are you pursuing someone else's dreams or getting paid to create their dreams, or are you creating yours? And look, the answer is simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. It took me many, many years to finally find something that I love doing. I love doing London Real. I can't stop thinking about it. I come into the studio on the weekends. I think about it all the time. When I come home at night, I'm still doing stuff, because for me, it's an extension of who I am. For me, it's the ultimate form of creativity. It's connection. It's my chance to serve. It's my chance to teach. It's my chance to connect. And I've built something truly amazing thanks to the help of all of you and this incredible community we have in this world. But it took me a long time to figure it out, and I had to go through a lot of pain, and I had to go through a lot of soul searching. So I'm going to leave you with this one idea. I believe that we all know why we're here on this planet, and we all know what we need to do. The problem is our heart knows, and our brain can't connect to our heart, because our brain is filled with all this nonsense we get from the media, from each other, from Instagram feeds, from all these things that we think we're supposed to do. The watch we think we're supposed to have, the private jet we think we're supposed to be walking out of, the Lambo or Bugatti or Schnoonati or whatever the hell car that is the thing you should have. And so we all do things to try to be that person. And then we wake up and realize that doesn't make us happy. What you really need to do is connect to who you really are, and then be that person. And then find a way that you can be uniquely helpful to the world and give something back. Because ultimately, we're all part of this thing called the human organism. Whether we like it or not, we're actually here to serve each other. It took me a long time to figure that out. 40-some years to figure that one out. Because they don't teach that on MTV. They don't teach that on Instagram Reels or on TikTok. But once you figure that out, you will be the most purposeful person, which will lead to happiness and contentment and fulfillment and all those wonderful things that are so elusive in this world. So spend some time with yourself. And that's why I do my meditations every morning. That's why I've been doing my walking meditations, because I'm connecting with who I really am. And once I do those, I don't even have to think about what I need to do. I find myself just doing it. I find myself just becoming that person, because I've connected, and it's so clear of what I need to do next. I don't even have to think about doing it. I just do it. And it's quite fascinating. So strangely enough, turning everything off and spending that quiet time with yourself is an incredible way to connect with your purpose and your mission in this world, and what you need to really be doing to really fit in and fulfill your life's purpose. So that's my thoughts. Leave me your comments or questions below if you've got any. Again, I don't know everything in this world, but I've been around the block a few times, made a few mistakes, almost died a couple times thanks to me. And so I tried a bunch of things, failed at a lot of things, continue to fail, sometimes have some success, whatever that means, and I just continue going. So leave me any questions below. And again, a bunch of you have been asking me, Brian, like, can you help me get to the next level? Can you show me how you do it? Can you hold me accountable? And the answer is yes. If you want me to do that and you're serious, just don't waste my time. Go over to the Instagram. I'm at The Real Brian Rose. DM me and tell me what you're about. And yeah, show me you're serious. That's all I ask. All right? Big love.